All right, today's notes are about finding the commission, the markup, and the discount and sales price. Also kind of a review of tax and tip that we talked about in the last lesson. This goes along with assignment number 5. So before we get started on some of those newer words, I'd like to review some of the things that we did in the last lesson that are important for this lesson moving forward. So first off, to turn a percent into decimal form, we're going to move the decimal 2 places to the left. And again, it is always 2 places regardless of how many digits you have. So if you have the percent 7%, the decimal starts here. You move it 2 places. So we have to put a 0 out in front of your 7. So 0.07, or you could write it 0.07. And you can put it either way into your calculator. 236%, the decimal starts here. You move it 2 places, you would end up with 2.36. And 29%, the decimal starts here. You move it 2 places, and you would end up with 0.29 or 0.29. The next important thing that I want to review is how to find the percent of a number. We're going to convert the percent to decimal and then multiply. So for 8% of 52, we're going to turn 8% into decimal form by moving the decimal 2 places. We get 0.08, and then we're going to do times 52. You would use your calculator for that, and you would get 4.16. For 345% of 24, move the decimal 2 places. So it's going to give you 3.45 times 24. Use your calculator, and you would get 82.8. And the other skill that I want to review is rounding these money amounts. So I saw a lot of people that were finding the percent correctly, but they were messing up because they were not rounding correctly. When you round and you're doing money, you can only have 2 digits after the decimal. So for instance, in this first problem, I'm going to highlight here, highlight a little too much there. So it's either going to stay $14.32, or we are going to round up. And the way that we determine if we are going to round is that 3rd digit after the decimal. So since that digit is 5 or more, it's a 6. So we are going to round up to $14.33. $14.33. We need to round up. And this next one, again, focus just on the first 2 digits after the decimal. So we have the option of keeping it $36.73 or rounding up. We look at the 3rd digit, which is a 2. 4 or less, let it rest. So 2 says leave it alone, $36.73. And this next one, we have lots of digits there. Only focus on the first 2 digits after the decimal. So we're either going to leave this $73.84 or we're going to round up. We look at the 3rd digit after the decimal, which is a 2. It says leave it alone. So $73.84. Down to our bottom row here. We're either going to leave it 60 cents or we're going to round up. That 7 tells us to round up. So $138.61. And the next one, a little bit more challenging here, I think. $21.89, or we're going to round up. This 5 is telling us to round up. Now, when we round this 9 up, it becomes a 10, which means this 8 becomes a 9. So think about it, $21.89, one more penny would be $21.90. And then lastly, 5.997, that 7 says round up. Well, if we round up 99 cents, it's going to be to the next dollar. So it'd be $6. So these two are a little challenging right here, and I definitely wanted to make sure I went over them. All right, so now we're ready to start talking about commission. So commission, some sales jobs pay you a percent of the amount that you sell. This percent is called a commission. A commission is paid in addition to a salary. This is our first example. Find the commission on a $500 sale with a commission rate of 12.5%. So we're going to find 12.5% of $500. And we do that by turning the percent into a decimal. So move the decimal 2 places. It'd be 0.125 times 500. And you want to use a calculator to find that answer. And when you do, you get 62.5. Now, let's write this in the proper way that we show money. First off, let's put a dollar sign. And secondly, we need 2 digits in our decimal places for money. So this would be 50. $62.50 would be the commission that was earned. Next question. A salesperson receives a salary of $650 each week plus a commission of 4% of all sales. In 1 week, his sales are $1,250. What is the total amount of money the salesperson earns that week? So they're going to receive their salary, which is $650, plus they're going to receive the commission, which is 4% of their sales. And it says the sales were $1,250. So we need to figure out what this commission is first. 4% would be 0.04 times 1,250, and that gives you 50. So the commission is $50. And again, you use a calculator to do this. I already did the math in my calculator so that we could speed up things a little bit on this video. Okay, so if you need to, pause the video, use your calculator if you're doing this along with me, and make sure that you're getting the answers that I'm getting, okay? So again, back to our problem, $650 salary plus the $50 commission, that would leave him with $700 for the week. A real estate agent earns a weekly salary of $200. This week, she sells a home for $245,000 and is paid a commission of 6%. Find her total earnings for the week. So again, for the week, she's getting $200 regardless of how much she sells. She's also going to make that 6% commission. 6% of the home she sold was $245,000. So to find 6% of that number, we do 0.06 times 245,000, and that gives us $14,700. Nice, huh? So she's getting $200 for her salary plus this commission, which would give her a total of $14,900 for the week. That would be great. Now you may be thinking, hey, I want to be a real estate agent. And if you are selling houses every week, then yeah, you really can make lots of money. But it is difficult to sell that many houses in a week, okay? Especially expensive houses. All right, now let's start talking about markup. So markup is the amount of the price increases on an item so that a store can make a profit. So there's the wholesale cost of the item. That's what the store is paying for the item, okay, the wholesale cost. And that's just the cost of materials and that kind of thing. Plus the markup percentage is going to equal the retail price. And the retail price is what we pay as a consumer going into a store. So it says the wholesale cost of a skateboard is $35. A store applies a 42% markup. What is the retail price of the skateboard? So we first want to find 42% of $35, which would be 0.42 times 35. use your calculator, you get 14.7. Again, let's write this in money form. Let's put a dollar sign, 14.70. So $14.70. That's not our final answer. What this stands for is the markup. This is how much the price is being increased by the store. So $35 is what it started at, and we are going to increase it by $14.70. So the final price is now $49.70. This would be the retail price. So again, we had the starting price of $35. That's the wholesale. The markup was 42%, which ended up being $14.70. So now the total is $49.70 for the retail. The wholesale price of a hat is $5.64, and a store uses a 70% markup. What is the retail price? So same process here. We're going to find 70% of the price of the hat, which is $564. There we go. So 0.70 times 5.64 would give you 3.948. Now, we've talked about this. If you're using money, you need to make sure that you're rounding to the nearest penny. So we're either going to leave this 3.94 or round up, and that 8 tells you round up. So $3.95, that is the markup. So we're going to take the price of the hat, $564, and add to it $3.95, and that's going to give us our retail price of $9.59. The wholesale prices for a pair of pants is $24 and a shirt is $15. A store uses a 52% markup. What is the retail cost of 2 pairs of pants and 3 shirts? I'll be honest, this problem is going to have a lot of steps, okay? We need to find the retail price of the pants. We need to find the retail price of the shirt. And then we need to figure out how much is it going to cost for 2 pairs of pants and 3 shirts, and then find the total. Okay, so let's focus on finding the markup first, and then we can find the retail price. So 52% of the pants would be $24. 0.52 times 24 would give you $12.48. And again, this is the markup. So the pants were $24. We're increasing it by $12.48. Now the pants are $36.48. And I'm going to label this pants so that I don't get confused with all of my work. Now I'm going to do a similar process with the shirts. 52% of the cost of the shirt, which is $15. So 0.52 times 15. And that's going to give me 7.8. Remember, write this in money form. So I'm going to put a 0 behind my 8. $7.80 is the markup. So the price of the shirt was $15. It's being marked up $7.80. Now the price of one shirt is $22.80. And again, that is a shirt. Okay. What is the retail cost of 2 pair of pants and 3 shirts? So let's go back up here to our pants and say, all right, times 2, $36.48 for one. We're going to multiply that by 2, and that'll give us $72.96. Okay. The price of one shirt is $22.80. We're getting 3 shirts, So times 3, that would give me $68.40 for my 3 shirts. And now finally, the cost of the 2 pair of pants plus the cost of the 3 shirts. Final answer, $141.36. Cents. There we go. Now you can see it. So lots of steps in this one, and we had to be organized about our work and take our time, or we probably would have messed it up. Okay, so you have to slow down, take your time. All right, now let's start talking about discounts. So discounts, AKA sale price, AKA a markdown, when the retail price is decreased by a certain percentage. So if a store is having a sale, or maybe you have a coupon, that kind of thing. So it says, Luis wants to buy a coat that usually sells for $52.84. The coat is on sale for 15% off the normal price. What is the sale price of the coat? So we want to find 15% of the coat price, which is $52.84. So I'm going to do 0.15 times $52.84, and that gives me 7.926. All right, again, we want to round to the nearest penny. So we can either leave it 7.92 or round up. The 6 tells me round up. So $7.93. This is how much money is being taken off of the original price. We're saving that much money. So to find the sale price, if the price started at $52.84, I'm going to subtract that $7.93 from it. And that will give me $44.91. The guitar that normally costs $590 is on sale for 25% off the retail price. What is the sale price? All right, so 25% of $590, 0.25 times 590 is 147.5. So write this in money form, $147.50. Now again, this is the price, how much it's being reduced, okay? How much we're taking off. So if I take the original price of the guitar minus the $147.50, that's going to give me the sale price, which is $442.50. Target sells a shirt for the normal price of $18.95, and you have a coupon for 20% off. Walmart sells the exact same shirt for $17.40, and it is on sale for 10% off. Which store has the lowest sale price for this shirt? So if they weren't on sale, Walmart would be cheaper, but they are on sale. So we want to figure out the sale price for Target, sale price for Walmart, and then compare them. So I'm going to put a T for Target. And for Target, we're doing 20% off $18.95. 20% of $18.95. So I'm going to do 0.20 times $18.95. And that gives me $3.79 off. Now, let's figure out what the sale price is. So if it started at $18.95, and I'm taking this off, I'm going to subtract $3.79. And now the price of the shirt is $15.16. Okay, now let's go to Walmart and see how much the sale price is there. So I'm gonna put a W for Walmart. It says the price is $17.40 normally, and we're getting 10% off. So 10% of $17.40, 0.10 times $17.40 equals $1.74. And again, that's off. How much money is being saved here? So I'm going to do $17.40 minus $1.74, and that gives me $15.66. So when I go back to my question, which store has the lowest sale price for this shirt? Target. And I'm going to add on an additional question. What is the difference here? Okay. How much cheaper is it at Target? So we would do that, or we would find that by doing 15.66 minus the 15.16, and we would get 50 cents. So the sale price of the shirt is going to be 50 cents cheaper at Target than it is at Walmart. Best Buy has all of their, I spelled that wrong. Yikes. I'll have to fix that. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, my brain is messed up. That was the right there. I don't know what I'm doing. Best Buy has all of their TVs on sale for 35% off this Sunday. You want to buy a TV with that has a retail price. See, I did mess up. My brain is the end of the day and my brain is tired. Can you tell? All right. You want to buy a TV. Let's get rid of that that has a retail price of $874.95. What is the sale price of the TV? Shoo. Okay. 35% off of this price here. So 35% of $874.95. So 35% would be 0.35 times $874.95. And that would give you $306.25. Now, again, we want to round to the nearest penny. So that third digit after the decimal tells you what to do. It says keep it the same. So $306.23 would be how much money we are taking off of the original price. So let's do that. $874.95 minus $306.23. Use your calculator here. Don't really do it. Okay. And you would get $568.72. Building onto that question, it says you buy the TV in Indiana, so you will have to pay 6% sales tax. What is the total cost you owe? So you're already going to pay that. Now let's figure out how much sales tax you're going to owe, and then we'll find the total. All right. So 6% of $568.72, 0.06 times 568.72. In a calculator, you would get 34.1232. So we want to round to the nearest penny. That third digit says leave it alone. So $34.12 is how much you're going to have to pay in tax. But it's not just asking you that. It wants to know the total cost. The price of the TV, $568.72, plus the tax, $34.12, gives you a grand total of $602.84. So you definitely want to factor that in, the taxes. If you're saving up money to buy something, you know that you're going to have to pay more than what the actual cost of the item is, okay? All right, we are getting close to being finished. We only have a couple more here. So our next one, it says Sam is hired at 2D's car outlet and given the option of earning a salary of $3,500 for the month or earning a salary of $2,000 plus 5% commission on his sales. If Sam sold a total of $40,000 in cars this month, would he make more money choosing the flat salary of $3,500 or having a $2,000 salary plus the commission? So again, we are going to compare $3,500 versus $2,000 plus the commission. Now, it's kind of dangerous doing this because you never really know what you're going to sell each month, okay? So it says he's earning 5% of his sales, and his sales for the past month were $40,000. So let's find what 5% of 40,000 is first. 0.05 times 40,000. And that would give us 2,000. So he's making $2,000 salary plus his commission is also 2,000. So that would be $4,000. So answering the question, going back to what is it asking? Would he make more money choosing the flat salary or by doing the salary plus the commission? We would want the salary plus the commission for this. All right, we are on to our last question here. I tried to give you lots of examples so that it would help you since these are kind of word problems. It's hard to just have the same type of word problem over and over and over. So it says you and 3 friends go to a restaurant for lunch. The total food bill is $67.20 plus 7% sales tax. You and your friends decide to leave an 18% tip. If you divide the total bill up equally, how much will each person have to pay? So this first part is really similar to what we did in the last lesson, but then we have this additional second step here, okay? So let's first figure out the tax and the tip. So for tax, we're doing 7% of the food. And for tip, we are doing 18% of the food. So let's find those tax and tip. So 7% would be 0.07. And that would give you 4.704. Again, round so that we only have money written correctly here. That 4 tells you leave it alone. So $4.70 is our tax. Next, our tip, 0.18 times 67.20. Our calculator gives us this. 6 says round up. We need to round that 9 up to a 10. So $12.10 for our tip. And then just like we did the other day, we now find the total by doing the food plus the tax plus the tip. So again, we have the food, the tax, and the tip. Notice because my work was very neat, it was easy for me to find that information. So when I add up these 3 numbers, I get $84. Now, the other day we would have been done, but this last step says if you divide the total bill up equally, so that means you and your friends are going to split the bill equally, and the bill's $84. Well, first of all, how many people are sitting at the table? Let's go back to our problem. It says you and 3 friends. That would be 4 people. So we are going to take this $84 and we are going to divide it up amongst 4 people. And that would mean each person is paying $21. All right, that is the end of our notes today. Hopefully all of these examples will help you be successful on your assignment number 5.